Here we go. We are going to be kicking off part 2 of my Starcraft 2 campaign series. Let's go ahead and load in. Let's talk about that. Let's put that on the channel here. Alright. Load that in. Part 2 of our continuous series, I guess, until we finish Starcraft 2. So let's bring this up and load in some Starcraft 2. Okay. Alright, so we are going to be loading into part 2 of our continuous series here. Give me 1 second. Alright, campaign, Wings of Liberty, load, and we're going to load in a Twitch campaign game 1. Load that up here on the Hyperion Bridge. Alright, so here we are on the Hyperion Bridge, back where we were before. There we go. Alright. Alright, so let's talk to Matt Horner real quick. This is Matt. He's our ship captain.
Just how bad is it, Matt? Zerg are attacking all over the sector, sir. Manx pulled the fleet back to protect the Dominion core worlds, leaving the fringe worlds to fend for themselves. It's a nightmare. There's no way we can stop an alien invasion with one capital ship and a handful of volunteers.
Best we just stay clear, partner. We can earn ourselves a fortune working for Mobius while this whole thing blows over.
You don't get it, convict. This isn't gonna just blow over. The Zerg won't stop until we're all dead.
Don't worry, Matt. We ain't sitting this one out. But we're not exactly in tip-top shape either. We'll earn some cash and build up our forces so we can make a difference when it counts.
Alright, we are in fact going to build up our forces. Let's go ahead and talk to Tychus here.
One hell of a ship you got here, Jimmy. How'd you get a hold of a floating palace like this?
The Hyperion was Meg's flagship back in the day. Me and Matt decided to borrow her when we parted company with him. So old baby's seen us through some tight spots.
Speaking of tight spots, Tychus, why are you still wearing that suit on my bridge?
Yeah, would you bust the zipper or something?
Okay, so I might have had a little help when I broke out of prison. Let's just say it came at a price. I get to stay locked up in this suit till I pay off all my debts.
And who's collecting those debts? Who sprung you?
They're Mobius boys, of course. I didn't just run into them in a museum, you know. They want them artifacts something fierce.
Your debts better not bite us in the ass, Tychus. Covering for your shenanigans ain't part of the deal.
Alright, so as you can see, Tychus Finley got a little help from the people who were who we're getting those artifacts on each planet. We're getting those artifacts so far, from what we know, to pay off Tychus's debts to get his suit off. Alright, so let's look at this again. Mission archives and the star map I explained in the last video. Alright, so if I go to the mission archives, we can see what our past missions are. We can look at it. You can also go back and do a mission if you want to go ahead and do it again, and you can also look at the cinematics if you want to see any of the other cinematics. The star map is what you're going to use to travel the planets, but we're going to go ahead and do this flashing armory here.
Hey, everybody, our glorious leader has returned. Hey, man, what's up, cowboy?
What do you got for me, Swan?
The usual, building up our standard forces.
Bringing my troops and hardware up to speed, huh?
Yup, you can add upgrades for their tech right here on the console. But building an army on the run ain't cheap. You brought back credits this time, right?
Look, I know money's been tight, but that artifact we just picked up from Marsar is going to solve everything.
Yeah, I've heard that before, brother.
It's different this time.
Yeah, I heard that one too.
Alright, so we got the armory console here, and this is what we use to upgrade our troops. As you can see on the little picture on the armory console, these are the different troops, and they get 2 upgrades apiece, if you can see that. Alright, so let's talk to Swan first. Actually, we'll look at the armory console. This is just talking about how the armory console lets you upgrade troops. Alright, so let's talk to Swan real quick.
Upgrading what we got is all well and good, but when are we getting new hardware? A lot of gaps in our inventory right now.
Sometimes we take a job with some kind of new hardware, and I get a schematic for it so we can make more of them. The plans for other stuff, we gotta either beg, borrow, or steal.
Yes, indeed. Let me see if I can't get some sound here. I wanna lower the voice sound in game, but not. Like I wanna raise it when it's in the cinematic part, but lower it when it's in the game part. Alright, I'll just lower it when I go into game. Alright, that's fine. Let's look at the armor here. Console. So as you can see, we have 3 available upgrades. Right now the 4th one I don't think I have enough credits for. Now it costs 5,000 more. So we can either have medics not require the tech lab add-on. So what that means is that if you normally when you build a barracks, in order to build a medic, you have to add a tech lab to it. For the Marines, we can increase their life by 10. Or whenever they take 10 damage, they move 50% faster. And I think, if anything, I would prefer my Marines to have a little bit more life and sustain, because I'm not going to have them running away. So let's see what else. We got bunkers here. So increases the number of bunker slots by 2. I'm usually not going to be using bunkers that often. Increases the range of all units in the bunker by 1. So actually, I'm going to go with the combat shield for our first upgrade. We could go with this, but I'm going to stick with keeping my infantry up to date. Alright, and that is everything we have to do down here. Let's go back to the bridge. Alright, so let's check out the star map. As you can see, the button is down here. Star map.
What's our general status, Matt?
We've picked up a distress call from the planet Agria. There's a colony there under attack by the Zerg. Your convict buddy Tychus lined up a mission retrieving another artifact. It's on a Protoss shrine world called Monolith.
Alright, so we can decide whether we want to go to Agria.
Any ship receiving this transmission. The Zerg are invading Agria. The Dominion abandoned us here. We're just a small farming colony. We've got to evacuate before we're overrun. If you can hear this message, please help us.
Alright, so they want us to help them on Agria, because they're a small colony that's being taken over. Or we can go to Monolith.
The Mobius boys think there's another artifact on a world
Alright, so we're actually going to go to Agria here. We're going to get the 1,000 credit reward. We're going to help evacuate the colony, and we're going to get some Zerg research here. And so far, we don't know what Zerg research does yet, so we're going to figure out what Zerg research does as we get into game. So let's launch ourselves on Agria.
Incoming transmission.
Thank you so much for responding to our distress call, Commander. I'm Dr. Ariel Hansen, and I represent the people of the Agria colony.
Pleasure to meet you, Doc. You can call me Jim. What's the situation?
The Zerg have overwhelmed our planetary defenses. The colony is lost. For the past 12 hours, we've been evacuating people to the nearest starport, but the Zerg attacks have become so intense, we can't get any more through. If you can guard the highway, we can start sending the remaining groups every few minutes.
Don't worry, Doc. We'll get your folks through to that starport safe and sound.
I pray you're right, Commander. The Zerg are more terrible than I ever imagined.
Alright, so current mission is called the Evacuation. So what we're going to have to do for this mission is we're going to have to help out these trucks full of people and make sure they get safely to their destination. I believe we start off with a way to, like a barracks and a central hub, whatever that's called, so that we can get resources and create more troops. Now obviously the more missions that you go up, the harder that your enemies are going to be, so the more people that you're going to need to take over a certain area. However, there are also different situations where you're going to need to create more troops, but you have to overcome obstacles like on this mission where you're going to encounter the Zerg, but at the same time as encountering the Zerg, you're going to also have to help evacuate those transports. So you're going to have to follow the transports and kill the Zerg at the same time. So there's different bonus objectives that you have for each one, and we're just going to help out those. So we're about to get into the game here. Let's see if they help us here.
I got us some fire bats, cowboy. These suckers have got flamethrowers that'll roast the Zerg, but good.
Alright, so these big orange tank things are called fire bats, and unlike marines or medics that we've seen so far, fire bats shoot flamethrowers at their enemies, and these flamethrowers do a lot of damage. Okay, and I'm about to go display that here with these Zerg that you can see here.
Fired up.
And they roast
Our allies are
Zerg.
being attacked.
Oh, let's hurry up and get up there.
Let's do this.
Going to get these Zerg.
Well done. It's about damn time. Scorched earth. Smells like victory.
Oh,
Smoking.
there's a mineral deposit over here.
Let's get cooking.
Now let me see if there's a way to lower the sound on the game. Okay, we're not gonna turn it off, but we'll set it lower. There we go. Right.
Barbecue time.
So hopefully that doesn't lower the sound on everything.
Well
Let's go liberate these guys.
Thank goodness you're here. I'll give you control of the main building so you can help us evacuate the colony.
Right. So she's gonna give us control of the building over here. So escort colonies to the ships, 0 out of 50. And this colony is now ours. We're collecting resources. So what I'm going to start to do here is I'm going to take these guys. We're going to create a couple of fire bats and some marines. We're going to set the rally points right there. Alright. So I'm going to get my guys and going to set them up.
We'll need to escort the convoys all the way to the main starport for them to have a chance of escaping this planet.
Right.
The first convoy from Lark's Crossing will be moving out soon.
Right, so this is where we need to escort the convoys to, and this is where they're coming from. So this is the convoy that we need to escort. The colonists are going to load up onto this here and go ahead and do that. So we're going to get more units and we're going to start exploring this wilderness over here. I know that there's already Zerg in this wilderness. What I want to do is I want to send my main force out to explore while I send a side force kind of to help out the colonies. Or I can do reverse, depends on how strong everything is. So let's create more of these. Set the rally point to right there. Mineral fields.
You want a piece of me, boy? Don't stop for anything. Let's roll.
Alright, let's roll indeed. So let's send our forces out ahead of the convoy. That way we can start exploring before they get there. Alright.
Outstanding.
So we're going to create an SCV here. Going to get an SCV to create a supply depot.
Gateway coming through.
Alright, here we go.
By the numbers, boys.
Someone had the right idea of building bunkers to defend the roads. Where are they empty?
The Dominion military abandoned them when the Zerg attacked. They didn't give a damn about the colony.
Sorry to hear that, Turk. At least these bunkers are a good spot. I'll see if we can't get them manned.
Right. So what I want to do is create 4 of those and set the rally point to right here. So have our main force hold out this colony, these forces.
SCV ready. Been waiting on you. This better be good.
Alright, let's just keep following them. We're going to explore the road a little bit. Just a little bit more.
Ready. Roger that.
Alright.
Sure.
Hurry up and get back with these colonists here.
I'm on it. Of course.
Alright. This is the research.
Armed and ready.
Okay. So that's one colony in. So what I'm going to start doing is we're going to build up a little bit of a force back at home. So 1, 2, 4.
Want a piece of me, boy? Been waiting on you.
Alright, so let's see if we can go exploring a little bit.
It's a long haul to the starport, and we expected to got the whole thing.
I reckon we can use a mobile force to keep it clear. A little more fun with the line approaches. Either way should work.
Sure thing. Aye, aye, sir.
Alright, so there's some Zerg
Sure.
stuff there, as you can see.
Outstanding.
So let's go up.
Roger that.
Let's go grab this mineral real quick.
Of course.
Alright,
Can't wait.
so we still got all our units there.
Who wants some?
The next convoy is almost ready to go, Commander. Please alert your men.
Okay. Men have been alerted. Oh, we need additional supply depots.
What's going on? We hear you. Fight fire with fire. This better be good.
So we're gonna pull out our forces here. That was bad. We pretty much lost everybody.
Roger that. Outstanding. Get to the starport. Moving.
So we're gonna take these guys out of here.
By the numbers, boy. Need a light. Been waiting on you. Bad news? Armed and ready.
So for now, we're gonna take all of our units.
Go, go,
We'll
go.
set the rally point here.
Base is under attack.
This better be good. Who wants some?
So we're gonna these colonists up there.
Convoys in danger. Get 'em, boys. Outstanding. Go, go, go. Sure. Yes, sir. Been waiting on you.
Base is under attack.
The colonists are hurting. We gotta save them. Bring it. Shoot on, Spike.
Alright, so they should be alright there for now.
You gonna give me orders? Can't wait.
So we're gonna need to get more Marines.
Need a light.
Oh, we lost all our forces.
Smells like
Yeah.
victory.
That means I'm gonna need way more before I can manage to actually open. Set my rally point here. I'm gonna start building up my troops before I go in, because clearly, as of right now, we can't really do much. So We're gonna need more Marines and more medics.
Commander, another convoy will be heading out soon.
Alright, so we're gonna have to get more Marines and more medics pretty quickly. As quickly as we can, at least.
Armed and ready.
Convoy is gonna be heading out relatively soon. Which means we're going to need to have enough forces. Well, the problem is that we have to have enough forces to last 3 more convoys and enough forces to manage to kill off all the Zerg and get our last 2 pieces of research. One is most likely going to be over here, and one is most likely going to be somewhere over here. So I don't really remember these quests, so I don't exactly remember where everything is. But convoy has started to roll out, so we're going to need to mobilize our forces really soon. I love this just complete disregard for my troops. They just go. Alright, so we're gonna follow the convoy a bit up the road here.
That's fine.
Alright, so there's some creep there, which means there's gonna be Zerg there. Right, and we see the Zerg.
The doctor is in.
Keep mobilizing more and more forces.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Orders?
Make sure that no colonists get hurt.
You got it. I'm waiting on you. Orders. Sure. Yes, sir. Gateway. Go, go, go. Oh, yeah. Sure thing.
Alright, so they've made it to the base, so we can start now
That's
continuing to
You gonna give me orders?
mobilize.
Keep your shirt on, Sparky.
Get more and more troops. I'm probably going to have at least 20 before I go anywhere.
Armed
That sounds like a really good number.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
This better be good. You want a piece of me, boy? You gonna give me orders?
Oh, I couldn't remember what that sound was.
Sir, we just detected Zerg organisms entering the upper atmosphere. I can't give you an exact fix, but they're heading your way.
By the number. Who wants some?
Change the rally point on that. Make sure all our forces are here. We only really need one fire bat. I don't even really, I can't really find a huge use for them. I mean, they do really well, I guess, if you have a cannon, you know, obviously shooting at somebody, which is nice, but at the same time, it's like, you know. So that's 15, this will be 16, 17, 18,
We
19,
have another
20.
convoy ready to be escorted,
Alright.
Commander.
So this is going to be fun because we have another convoy coming in, and we still haven't found 2 or 3 of the research that we need. So this is not fun. The colonists are now loading into... In fact, I don't even really care at this point if the colonists die. I mean, I hate to say that, but I really want my research, and there's going to keep being convoys until you have 50, so it's not like you lose if you don't have enough, you know, convoys or whatever. So, build ourselves another medic. Have 3 medics, 1 fire bat, and 17 soldiers. So that'll be alright.
Everyone's here. Let's go.
Alright, so the soldiers are ready to go. Got 18 people so far. I'm just going to let them go for a little bit, and then I'll mobilize my forces whenever I have 20, which should be very shortly. 20 forces, I think, is a pretty good number when you're going to go out exploring a random area. Alright, so they're good. 19, and we're coming up with 20 here. Yeah, they're good for now. They're alright. Alright, 20 forces. So let's go up and see what's up in the hood. Those 3 medics are really paying off. Let's let them heal up.
The doctor is in.
Go ahead, kill those off. So, except for about right here, they should be okay. And we can go exploring with all 21 of our troops, actually.
That's fine.
Alright, more Marines.
Our allies are being attacked.
Want a piece of me, boy? Yes, sir.
Alright. So now we're going to go into the wilderness, see what we got. We got 21 troops.
Orders received. Go, go, go!
Oh well, all the colonists survived, so that's good.
Sir, I'm picking up seismic disturbances closing in on your position. It's some kind of tentacle surge. Just like
You gonna give me orders? Want a piece of me, boy?
We're almost done, Commander. Another convoy will be starting out soon.
Right, so I really quickly need to find out where the
Guess we'll find out. Yes, sir.
Sorry I haven't been talking a whole lot. It makes me a little nervous. I'm like losing like all my units here, and I'm trying to. Alright, well, they're dead. All my forces are pretty much dead, so.
Sweet God. The slaughter. I can't bear to look.
Alright, well, that was bad. Not only did we not destroy their base, we also didn't find out where the research was. So as you can see, this game isn't easy, especially for anyone who's just started playing. So honestly, like I said before, I'm not really worried about the colonists dying. And like I said, as much as I hate to say that, at the same time, it's like I want to find that Zerg research more than anything, because Zerg research helps with everything. So we want to find that Zerg research. We want to find that Zerg research. I'm going to train some fire bats here. More Marines.
Just a few stragglers left to bring in. Their convoy's heading to the starport any minute now.
So what I'm going to do here is I've only got 10 more colonists that have to be gone. So if the Zerg go ahead and overrun them, then then we win. However, if my forces manage to go, then we also win. So I will escort those last 10 colonists to where they need to go as soon as I find the research I need to find. Then I can help them out. But for now, I want to get everything that I need here. I want to get everything I can, definitely complete this bonus objective. I want to get the research is not only to complete the bonus objective, but it's also to get more, how do I put it, more, you'll find out later on in the game what the Zerg and Protoss research are for. But, yeah. We'll just say that getting research is very helpful, and you want to get as much of it as you can.
Let's get the hell out of here!
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and let that convoy do its thing. We don't really need to save it, to be honest. And like I said, even though I hate to say that, but I'm gonna try to get, and we're probably gonna mobilize about 30 troops here before we move out. I only have about 8 right now, so it's gonna take a long time to get 30. But next time what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing it from the beginning, building up my troops and then going, rather than trying to build up my troops towards the end and just letting ship after ship die. So, and as you can see, for every convoy that comes, for every convoy, more and more troops happen. So that's why you want to mobilize your troops early. But we're just gonna let that happen. We're gonna let them.
People I've known since I was a little girl. All gone.
Yeah. Sorry about that. This is probably going to be what I would consider a defeat. More people, more creep is spreading, more people are happening, so we're going to need to hurry up as fast as we can with the barracks. Get more troops. It's all good. Like I said, the game doesn't end until you get all 50 in there. So one more convoy will be enough for us to win. Right now, I'm just gonna train more Marines. Gotta get about 18 more before we're finished here.
The next convoy will be on its way shortly.
Wow, these convoys are leaving very quickly. I don't even have time to train like 2 or 3 units before they start to move out. You know, what's funny is that this is on casual too. I mean, I'm just imagining what it's going to be like on the even harder modes. Yeah. I don't know why my stream is lagging like that, because on my computer everything is extremely smooth, but on my stream it seems like everything is kind of going slow, and I don't know, that's really weird. What I can do is get one of my guys to build another barracks. Then we can have more units going on at the same time.
Go! The Zerg could get here any minute!
I'm going to train 2 medics, and the rest are going to be Marines.
Armed and ready.
I do love these vehicles. They just run over my troops. They don't even care. They just run them right over.
The doctor is in.
Alright. Let's keep our queue full here. This barracks is almost done, so we're going to have even more troops going out at the same time.
The colonists are hurt. We gotta save them.
The doctor is in.
Sorry guys, I don't mean to let you die like this, but I really need to build up my forces before I'm even able to help you.
The Zerg are terrible. But it was the Dominion that murdered this colony by leaving us here to die.
Yes, all of this is the Dominion's fault. Remember that.
Better be good.
Alright, so we're going to train... Alright, set our rally points.
Additional supply depots required.
Okay, so we're going to build another supply depot.
Here with the gear. I'm going.
Additional supply depots required.
Build another supply depot real quick. Supply depots allow you to have more people. So the more people we have, the better off we are. We've already collected definitely enough supply. We've got about 3,300 minerals, and about 300 gas. So, for now we're doing okay. Doing
We're almost
A-okay.
done, Commander. Another convoy will be starting out soon.
I know. You're worried about your colonists and people and stuff. We'll let this SCV go back to work. Got 5 units training here, 5 units training here. Got 21 soldiers in total. Units should be going out at about the same time in all three of my barracks. So I'm going to be getting 2 units for the same amount of time. Yeah, go. Alright, so we're going to be getting 4 more troops here. So we're going to need to train 1 more Marine. We're going to train 1 in each barracks. We'll have a total of 31 troops, but nevertheless, that's okay.
Everyone's here. Let's go.
So let's actually move my guys out of the way here so that these guys don't. So you got a good little force going on right here. It's a good little group of people. I like to use the Marines in this case because there's a lot of flying units, and for me the flying units are a little better. Alright, so we have 29 troops. We're going to need another supply depot. Good lord. Alright, there's another supply depot to build there. We can mobilize our last 2 troops. It's okay, these guys are being attacked. Sorry about that. Yes, I apologize. Kill off as many as you can, boys. Alright.
Commander, do something! My people are dying out there!
I can't help you, I'm sorry. Some of your people are gonna have to die, that's just the way the world works. It's for the good of the troops. I'm having the troops sit in the back line so that the civilians, take casualties. What's wrong with that? No, it's a problem. I do need to help them out, but for right now, my biggest goal is to try to find this last couple of research that I'm missing. So let's get all my troops together here. We're gonna go kill off some Zerg. Let's find out where they went. Let's figure out where they went. What I want to do right now is I want to keep my troops mobilized. I want to keep building more and more troops.
Just a few stragglers left to bring in. Their convoy's heading to the starport any minute now.
Alright. Good for them. Alright, so there is one of the 2 researches. Alright. So now I bet the other one is going to be somewhere over here. So we're going to have to figure out a way into there. Actually, I bet the way in is somewhere around here. Oh, figure out how they get here. Alright, so they're coming up the road here. Pretty sure this is the way in. Alright, there's the other research. So we are good. Now we can help that last convoy. Get out of here. Alright, so let me go ahead and grab these resources. Got myself a good army here. I probably missed some of these gas and mineral pellets, but it's okay. So I'm going to send all my troops right here. Go ahead and protect this convoy with our lives here. Best we can. This is the last one that we need, so... Okay. Alright, and that is 50 out of 50 colonists rescued. That's how you do that. Took a while, but we got all our research. We saved most, at least, of the colonists. And we did some work there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 50. That is everything. Wow. The one on normal is without losing a transport truck. Wow. Good lord. Well, the thing is, though, when you do it on normal, however, this, since you've already got the achievement for completing all the missions, you can get the achievement for without losing a transport truck pretty easily. I'm pretty sure that Sacrifice Nothing involves those 2 bunkers that you get at the beginning. So you gotta save those 2 bunkers. Wow, that should be fun. So I am actually gonna switch chairs over here. So let's continue. Let's move on to the next mission. Because in the last game, I did in fact lose those 2 bunkers at the beginning of the game. When you get those 2 bunkers, what you should probably do is fill them with 4 soldiers apiece, and then after you fill them with soldiers, then you can go ahead and keep those bunkers safe. Now, what you're probably going to have to do is probably build 2 barracks and then set troops. Because, like I said before, you don't have to find the research when you're on normal or hard. So you can just pretty much play it safe.
Great job, sir. Dr. Hansen's offered to stay on with us for now, and I think her skills will be invaluable.
It's hard to believe I'm even here.
Great to have you, Doc. How you planning on pitching in?
Well, your medical facilities are medieval, and your science expertise is non-existent. Perhaps I could start there.
Ouch. Well, I guess you might be able to teach Stedman a thing or two. Welcome aboard, Doc.
Alright, so here we have Dr. Hansen.
Guess you heard the news by now, Rainer. Looks like you're back in business. That I am, Mr. Hill. Fighting the Zerg Dominion all at once is going to take its toll on my standing forces. Getting guns for hire. But you know the invasion makes it a seller's market right now. Still, your bartender over there makes a hell of a Mai Tai. So, sure, I've got some mercenary contracts you might be interested in. You're all hard, Mr. Hill.
Alright, so if you want, you can hire these guys. So go ahead and hire the Devil Dogs here. They're advanced fire bats. So basically what happens with these mercenaries is that there's 8 different mercenaries that you can hire. And pretty much you can summon them in-game whenever they're available, and they're just advanced troops that you can use for the next time. Alright. So that's that. Let me go ahead and actually raise the brightness a little bit. It seems a little dark. So let's go ahead and increase the brightness. There we go. Make everything a bit brighter. Let's take a look at mercenaries real quick. I think we're good with this, but yeah, we're good. Alright, so see arcade. Let's take a look at this. So we can play it or not. I'm not going to play it. You can play it if you want. It's a pretty cool arcade game, but I'm not going to play it for now. So let's talk to Tychus, see what he has to say.
You meet Dr. Hansen yet?
Sure, dear. I asked that sweet thing if she'd like to give me a physical. No harm in asking, right? I think she's got her eye on some pansy ass though.
Yeah? Might that be?
Why don't know? Some white knight kind of guy came charging down to save a colony, maybe. Damn, Jimmy. Never could read the names.
So he's gonna mess with us here. It's funny. I think we're good for now. Let's listen to the news.
Johnny Vermillion, UNN. We've got Kate Lockwell on remote feed from Agria, a fringe colony. Are you there, Kate? Okay, we seem to be having a sound problem with... I'm being told Emperor Mengsk is going to address us directly. Let's take you to his announcement, already in progress.
My finest military minds are being brought to bear, and it's my pleasure to announce that they'll soon be led by the hero of Taurus himself, General Horace Warfield.
Field. I thought he retired years ago.
With General Warfield at the helm, and our finely honed Dominion military under his command, I have every confidence that this new Zerg threat will be contained very soon.
There you have it, viewers. With Warfield in command, the Zerg swarm will be defeated in no time. Up next, Raynor ups his campaign of terror just as the Zerg reappear. Coincidence? You decide after these messages.
Yeah. It says don't shoot a screen. Don't shoot at screen. Because the last screen he shot it. bad.
should really take this down. Doesn't Groot think it's cool or something?
Guess so, Rainer. See this Zerg hunter? Jimmy, I thought you'd like these. They're the winning entry from a Zerg hunt a few years back. Maybe they'll bring you luck. Joey Ray, owner and proprietor of Joey Ray's Bar on Marsara. P.S. I'll add the TV to your tab. Alright, so the cantina, they're going to explain that here. You can use it. It's the social center of the ship, as you can see. Crew gathers here. Let's go to the armory for a second. See if there's anything we can do here. Alright, let's look at the fire bat. And as you can see, pretty cool fire bat suit. Read that if you wish. The armory console. Okay, so we can upgrade our fire bat if we want to. +2 armor, 40% larger attack area. They heal better and more efficiently. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get that. Definitely get that. Okay, let's go to the bridge now because there's nothing else we need to do here. And we'll talk to Dr. Hansen here.
I've heard a lot about you, Commander. The Dominion always portrayed you as a criminal, a terrorist. Much more evil than it seems.
Well, with the Dominion being what it is, someone's got to stand up for the guy. Sure ain't gonna be next.
Doesn't seem like the Emperor cares at all. My people from Agria and displaced populations from across the sector have all fled to a refugee staging area on Minehof. There are reports of violence and disease spreading throughout the camps, but the Emperor's done nothing.
I'll look into it.
Alright, so we're definitely going to look into that for her. I'm going to raise the sound here. I don't like listening to the voices in game. Man, I wish I could. Man. Alright, go. 49%. Alright, so let's talk to Matt here.
Sure felt good rescuing those folks. But there's millions more out there that need help too.
Can't be everywhere at once, sir. The important thing is that we set an example and gave them hope. Every time we help folks in need, it's another step on the road to a better future.
I know, Matt. But it's been 4 years and we're still no closer to bringing things down. Now with the Zerg back in the mix, your better future needs to hurry up and get here, or there's going to be no one left to see it.
Okay. So let's look on the star map. We can go to Minehof.
Jim, refugee populations from across the sector have been using Minehof as a staging point. But with so many people in close proximity, an epidemic of some kind has started sweeping through the camps. Please, my people need help. We've got to do something before it's too late.
We can go to Monolith.
Mobius boys think there's another artifact.
We already listened to that. Or we can go to Redstone.
I hear the mighty Jim Raiders on the move, but short on funds. The planet Redstone's got the most valuable minerals around, and with the Zerg invasion, the Gilmorians backed up and left it all behind. Some enterprising men could turn a big profit there. Meet me at Redstone if you want a piece of the action.
Okay. So I am actually gonna go with. We're gonna go with Dr. Hansen here. She's got the fancy for us, so let's go with her. We're gonna keep it on casual. We're gonna launch on Minehof.
So what are we looking at, Doc?
Our readings indicate some kind of bio-infestation is spreading through the refugee camps. Even the buildings are being covered by it.
I've seen this kind of thing before. It's a Zerg virus. All we can do is burn it out. Every one of those infested buildings has to be destroyed.
But where are all the people? Oh no. Those things are infested refugees? This is a nightmare.
Yeah, this ain't good at all.
It looks like they burrow underground by day and emerge only at night. The virus must make them vulnerable to the high UV output of Meinhof Star.
Then we'll hit the infested buildings by day and protect our base at night. Don't worry, Doc. We'll contain this thing.
We will indeed contain this thing. So the mission is called Outbreak, and from what I know, as he said, so we're going to have to attack all the infested places by day, and by night we need to protect our base. And I think the way that this works is that there's a time limit on everything. So from what I learned last game, we need to really mobilize as many troops as possible so that we don't lose like we did before. So if we go out exploring, then we don't die really easily. So we're about to get into the Outbreak mission here in a second. Here we go.
Go ahead.
So this displays day, and it also displays night when night happens. The sensor tower is basically, it just tells you when enemies are coming.
Who wants some?
So we're gonna look around here, see what everything's.
All right, boys. We can't risk the contagion spreading to this camp. I want a perimeter set and some bunkers in place now.
Going sweet on that doctor lady, Jimmy. Can't see why else we'd keep fighting for these damn dirt farmers.
All right, so I'm gonna go with his advice here and build a couple of bunkers. I'm sorry. Build one there, and we're also gonna build one there. I'm actually gonna end up building another bunker here, and I'm gonna put another bunker here. So we're gonna have enough bunkers to last us through the night.
Nightfall in 30 seconds.
Okay. Here's our mercenaries that we just bought. I can also get them whenever I want to. You have to get them from a certain place. It's called the Merc Compound. And whenever these timers go all the way up, you can recruit them for this amount of resources.
You're done. Huh? You're the boss.
Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
Brace yourselves. This could get up.
Put them right in there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, not enough minerals.
You gonna give me orders?
So we're gonna have to move our troops here so that they can defend our base.
This better be good.
Right.
Not enough minerals.
Gateway coming through. By the numbers, boys.
I didn't even notice that there was a place they could come from there.
Man in the rear with the gear. You want a piece of me, boy?
I'm going to take about half of our force. Come down here.
Base is under attack.
Oh, yeah. Aye, aye. Armed and ready. Who wants some? You got it. My goose is getting cooked. Gangway coming through.
Take one of these
Base
SCVs.
is under attack.
Jordan, who wants some? Die, die, die. Big John, you want a piece of me, boy? Uh-huh. You gonna give me orders?
Base is under attack.
Gotta hold out for almost 2 more minutes.
This better be good. Sure thing. My goose is getting cooked. Can't wait. Big job.
We got ourselves some Hellions. Factory creates vehicles like the Hellion.
Hey,
So here's the
Hotshot,
factory.
I got schematics to build them Hellions you saw in Marsara. Should be good down there.
Oh, well, they killed my bunker off.
Go ahead. Gotcha.
By the numbers, boy.
Base.
Sun's coming up. We gotta hold on a little longer.
Another supply depot there.
Rise and shine, boys. Now it's our time to do some damage.
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals.
You gonna give me orders?
It's our turn to do some damage, boys.
Is that some sort of nest? You better destroy it.
Die, die. This better be good.
got 7 minutes of free time.
Dealt a serious blow to their numbers, Jim. You're doing great.
Let's keep on moving. Keep killing off everything. Alright, so before I move on, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to see if there's a chance. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to place these two Marines into here. And I'm going to place these two Marines into here.
That's fine.
Then I'm going to take these SCVs. Some minerals going. Alright, there we go. Back to killing everything.
This better be good.
Getting some more Hellions here.
Go, go, go!
Let's see what's over here before we do anything.
Sure thing.
This.
Additional supply depots required.
Outstanding.
Oh, there's a structure here.
Sector's clear. Nice work, boys. Now move on to the next area.
Affirmative.
Alright, we got 2:40 before it's nighttime again. We're okay for now. 201. Also, if your vehicles get hurt, your medics can obviously not repair them, but your SCVs can.
Sir, if you kill one of those creatures, Stedman can study and perhaps learn something.
Alright, nightfall is in 30
You've dealt a
seconds.
serious blow to their numbers, Jim. You're doing great.
We're gonna need to figure out where that is.
You should set some guards. They'll be coming again soon. What is that thing? Was it human?
Alright, I'm gonna move my units out of here and back to the base. I'm gonna go kill this giant infestor real soon.
Base is under attack.
I'm in a heap of trouble. 10 more. I'm in a heap of trouble.
My goose is getting cooked.
Base is under attack.
Keep our troops shooting on them. Let's get to the barracks, start getting more troops. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to get my mercenaries here. I'm going to put my mercenaries up here. For now, at least until daytime.
I'm in a heap of trouble. They've broken through the south barricade. Get some troops down there now.
You know, I think I saw this in a movie once.
Daybreak in 30 seconds.
Alright, we're beating them. We're beating them.
Don't forget, you have to be back by dark.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Let's go ahead and kill this infestor with all my troops.
That's fine.
Just kill stuff while we're waiting for our other guys to get over here.
Yes, sir.
I'm on it.
Destroy everything.
All right, this sector is clear. Nice work, boys. Now move on to the next area.
About to get that infestor. Let's get all the big structures out of the way.
Got it.
Looks like this area's secure. Keep it up, fellas. We can stop this.
Let's figure out where this infestor guy went.
This sector is clear. Nice work, boys. Now move on to the next area.
I don't know if he's only here at night or I must not have been paying attention. Or maybe he roams around, I don't really know. We're about to find out, though. I'm pretty sure he only comes around at night.
Yes, sir. Why not?
We'll keep roaming around, see if he's up, but I think he's gonna be around at night.
That's
We want to kill all the infestors. We want to kill everything. We got 45 structures left to get.
You sure does, Sparky.
Let's keep on going.
Looking forward to it. That's fine.
I'm gonna go ahead and deploy my.
Guys are exhausted.
Armed and ready. Yes, sir. Be in the rear with the gear. Go ahead.
Some more mercenaries. About 30 seconds until daytime, so I need to start packing myself up. I'm going to destroy these last 4 structures.
I'm not detecting any more infested structures in that sector, Jim.
Right.
Roger that.
And we're going to see if we can find this guy
Yes, sir.
in 9 seconds.
Sure.
I don't know where he is or what he looks like, but we're about to find out, so. We'll see if 25 troops can handle him.
Keep your eyes peeled. There's gonna be more of them out there.
Oh, yeah.
There he is. Wow, that was easy. I thought he was gonna be like some giant boss monster that we're gonna barely be able to kill, but he did it pretty well there. Alright, so my 4 Hellions are going to stay right here. The rest of my troops,
This better be good.
they're probably going to go
Gateway
here.
coming through. Armed
These guys are just dragging this Hellion with them.
daylight's burning.
Alright, so we'll have these 6 stay here.
Been waiting on you.
I'll probably put them about right there. Have about half these forces stay right there.
By the numbers. Orders received.
And half of the forces go over here.
Been waiting on you.
And we should be good until the next day.
Base is under attack.
Doing good to clear them out. Alright. Here we go, we got 2 minutes until
Base is under attack.
daytime. All the sides look covered. Yeah, it's all about waiting, I guess. Guess we'll build another supply depot just for fun. Mowing them down. Just gotta last about another full minute. Alright, so supply depot is finished. Get my last set of war dogs here. Or war pigs, excuse me.
Who wants some?
Bring them over with that force. Actually, you know what? We'll bring them over here.
Ready.
Base is under attack.
Alright, we're doing pretty good here. 30 seconds until daytime.
Daybreak in 30 seconds.
Alright.
In the rear with the gear. Been waiting
Let's
on
go get these structures destroyed and we'll be done.
Oh, hell yes. This is gonna be our time, all right.
The 18 structures to clear out in the next about 7 minutes and 45 seconds. Got 18 structures to clear. Should be perfectly fine. Pretty easy.
sector's clear, Jim. Better move on to the next one.
Armed and ready. You got it. Can't wait. Orders received.
Keep on going here.
We're almost done. There's just a handful of infested biosites left. I'll highlight their locations on the map.
I think this one was actually easier than the other one.
Keep your shirt on, Sparky. Orders received.
Just 2 more to clear right here. And we'll be done. And here we go. All done.
You did it, Jim. I knew you wouldn't let us down. Now I've got to get my people somewhere safe.
Ain't gonna be so easy, darling. This whole sector's crawling with Zerg.
There's got to be somewhere out there the aliens haven't touched. Some undiscovered paradise waiting just for us.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that, honey. Alright then. $983 units killed. Wow. Alright. That was good. Alrighty.
Thanks for joining us. Our own Kate Lockwell is reporting live from the refugee ship Skinner 2 in orbit around the planet Meinhof.
Donnie, the death toll out here is soaring. Massive refugee fleets like this one are struggling to reach the safety of the core worlds. Many of them won't. They're short on food, water, and
Kate will
hope.
discuss how the Dominion will rescue those worlds when we get there.
There's a lot of talk about rescue among the refugees, but they're pinning their hopes on paramilitary and rebel groups such as
Great
Rainer's
report, Kate. Live from a refugee ship over Meinhof, where everyone eagerly awaits the Dominion's return. Up next, a Vermilion commentary. Refugees. Are they really our responsibility?
You're all heart, Donnie.
That he is. That he is. New research projects here. Nothing going on here in the cantina. Get Zerg research points, and the lab is now open. Let's go to the laboratory.
Commander, the alien artifact is all secure in the lab, sir. You know, seeing it got me to thinking about my special projects.
Whoa, slow down, Stanley. What do you mean
projects. You doing some kind of research down here?
Yeah, well, not yet, sir. I still need some additional specimens to get things going. Once I get those, we can make some big improvements to our weapon systems and tactics.
Well, I'm all for that. What do you need?
All kinds of things. I've entered the details into our database. If you run into something on a mission that we need, you'll be notified automatically.
Just try not to blow the ship. Okay, Stedman?
Alright, Zerg tank. Let's go ahead and read this here. Recovered Zerg sample is still growing. I introduced a protein solution. Might have been a mistake. At the cellular level, the sample shows strains of every known Zerg creature, and many other strains I don't recognize. It will take a while to map it all, but I've already begun extracting data from an Ultralisk cell, and found a spore crawler cell that yielded data on its instinctive threat recognition routes. Alright. The artifact here.
Hope that thing was worth all the effort.
It really is fascinating, Commander. Preliminary analysis suggests that its energy signature radiates at 10 times the magnitude of any previously recorded alien antiquities.
Yeah, well, don't start picking at it, Stedman. With our luck, we'll probably just open up a black hole and swallow the ship.
Goodness, well, I hadn't factored the odds of that potentiality.
Alright, research console. Let's see what we got here. So I can select a research item. I can choose between outfits all bunkers with an automated turret and bunkers gain 150 life. I think I'm actually going to go with the turret here because even though they gain 150 life, they still have a lot more damage if you put the Shrike turret on top of it. So I'm going to research the Shrike turret. Alright, and that's everything there, so let's go to the armory real quick. Let's talk to Swan.
Never thought we'd be back in the Minehof again. We broke our backs trying to make a life on that rock. Kelmorian squeezing us dry. The day we rose up, we just couldn't take it anymore,
I feel you. Man's got a duty to stand up and be counted sometimes.
Hell, we were stupid. Having right on your side ain't no match for DOS guns and combat walkers. A lot of folks died for nothing. If you hadn't shown up when you did,
Hey, your people want their own freedom. Paid for it in blood. Me and Matt, just glad to help.
Let's check on this. Let's upgrade our units here and also our vehicles. I don't think that's necessary. Additional damage versus light armor. I think I'm going to go with the medic here. Medic and the stim packs for the soldiers. There we go. So we'll go to the bridge now.
Well, Ariel, found a world for your people yet?
Yes, an unclaimed planet called Haven. It's near the edge of Protoss space, but it seems safe enough.
It'll have to do. Your people need to lay low for a while. Aren't either of you worried the colonists might be infested?
How could you even suggest that? They're perfectly healthy.
I hope so, Ariel. The Protoss don't mess around when it comes to infestation. Just in case, maybe you should start looking into some kind of cure for the Zerg virus.
Conventional wisdom says a cure is impossible. The virus mutates too fast. But I'll look into it.
Just do what you can. That's all anyone's asking.
Yep, do what you can. Let's talk to her again.
I'm working on a cure for the Zerg virus. Just hope my people won't need it.
Okay, let's talk to Matt.
Kerrigan's learning some new tricks. The infestation on Minehof seemed particularly virulent.
It's about the worst thing I can imagine. Losing a war like that, all the while being slowly twisted into a damn monster.
If any of Dr. Hansen's people on Haven are infested,
I know. It's just a matter of time before the Protoss come looking for him. Still,
have a history with the Protons. If it comes to that, maybe I can talk him down.
Alright, and this is where we will stop for now. It's been a great game. It's been a great day. And so, for part 2 of my series of videos for Starcraft 2 campaign, have been, well, continuous obviously, but let's go ahead and save this up. Alright. And let's go ahead and exit out of here. Alright. So I'll probably be streaming more videos of StarCraft 2 very soon. And for now, I am going to play some more League of Legends, and we're going to have a fun time with that. So without further ado, I want to thank all of you for watching, and tell your friends, tell your family, to like the video, comment on the video, really let me know what you guys think. And I also have a YouTube channel. It's the same name, Brandon Kills 96, and I only have one video posted. But if you guys do happen to watch my videos on Twitch, I would really prefer it if you guys would go check out that video and let me know not only what you think of that video, but please, if you like my videos, please don't hesitate to leave a comment. And of course, I'll be posting videos every day, either on YouTube or on Twitch. And yeah, that's about it. So again, I want to thank you guys for watching, and have a great day. Really let me know what you guys think. And I also have a YouTube channel. It's the same name, Brandon Kills 96. And I only have one video posted. But if you guys do happen to watch my videos on Twitch,